Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for part 2 of my Thursday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. I'm in a spot that you have never seen during one of my live feeds. And the reason I am here is because of this tree. Does anybody know what kind of tree this is? With its bark peeling off. Nothing wrong with it. That's just the nature of this tree. It's got a funny sounding name. There's actually a restaurant and bar at the Ritz-Carlton named after this tree. This is a gumbo limbo tree, a gumbo limbo tree. And this is out close to the main road in the park, right in between areas 3 and 4. You can hear the cars behind me. This is a gumbo limbo, a neat tree, a native tree. I'm going to show you where I'm at here, just so you know. If you want to come down and take a look at it, there's a path from the beach over here. The beach is just around the corner to the right. You'll see when I walk out to the beach, but you're not allowed to park here. You have to walk, but I just want to show you where it is. This is the main road. And this is that stretch in between parking lots 3 and 4. This is up towards the north end of it. But you see a little no parking sign and a trash can there and a little pathway. And then the entrance to parking lot 4 is just up there on the left. So if you want to come down and check out this gumbo limbo, they're just neat looking trees. Give you one more peek at it, and that blue sky peeking through up there. Isn't that gorgeous up there? I want to show you something else while I'm here too. Look at that blue sky. Look at that sky. Partly cloudy. Gorgeous. If you come over here, watch where you're walking. The grass is kind of tall here, and there could be some of our little black snakes sunning themselves, sunbathing out here. So always be aware where you're walking. You're not gonna get attacked by snakes. I'm just telling you, a lot of people don't like snakes, and I don't want you to have a heart attack out here. If you see one. I thought for a second that that was a snake, but it's a stick down there. I looked over. I'm like, wow, that's perfect timing, right on cue. There's all kinds of little critters back here in the woods, but there's nothing that's gonna hurt you. It's gonna run away from you. It's gonna see you before you see it, 99.9% of the time. And it's gonna bolt. One of the picnic areas with the grill here. That sun's out bright right now. Yippee-yi-yay. wow, is it bright. Whew. That sun is beaming now. Can't even see the camera screen. But for a reference, just look, there's a restroom here. This is the restroom in Area 4 at the south end of Area 4. You see a little sign right now, a little blue sign by that pathway where that gumbo limbo is. It says, this bathhouse is closed for repairs. So that's your little landmark, and that tree is right down that path. Holy Moses, look how bright it got here. Old Moses. Good old Moses. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back. Those of you that are returning for part 2 here, thanks for rejoining. It was a little cooler earlier this morning. It started out really nice, 70. Actually, when I left the house, it was 75 degrees. Warming up now in the low 80s. You look at that blue sky and those high clouds up there. No signs of red tide. Don't need to worry about red tide. The water is gorgeous. So we are up to 29 sea turtle nests here in the park, 29 nests so far. We're looking for number 30. Keeping my fingers crossed. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today?
My boy needed.
He had those. He
didn't use them though very often.
When I first met him, he was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then he went to those old crutches.
Yes, exactly.
I was always like, Roy, come on. And he wouldn't put pads on him or anything.
Tough old bird.
He was a tough guy. He was showing off.
I mean, and his skin, his whole body.
Yep.
Action was just so strong.
Yep, he was something else. He was. Have a good one. Yep. Oh, all the ocean kids are up there in the water. I see them out in the water this morning. Guess we're running a little behind. I lose track of time out here. That shouldn't be a surprise. The water feels great. Want to get out on the sandbar out here. These waves. Whoops. Tide's on its way in here. Not as shallow as it was last night. Not near as shallow. I'll look back at Area Roy. That is a new term for Area 4 beach, the north end of Area 4. That's Area Roy. Our friend Tammy coined that phrase this morning. It's Nancy's nursery, Nancy's sea turtle nursery, and in Area Roy. Still only 3 nests in the nursery up here. This was dry ground last night where I'm standing. This was dry land. I am planning on coming back out this evening, weather permitting, and I think that's gonna happen. I think the weather's gonna allow for it. A little bit of a challenge getting out of there. A couple little ridges. What a glorious morning. Couldn't be a better word to describe the morning than glorious. Breathtaking colors. It's nice to have a morning that's not overcast. It was about a week that we had overcast skies every morning. Listen to all those kids. Wow. Doesn't seem like there's as many as there was the first day we saw them all out here. Good morning, how are you?
I saw your video at 8 o'clock this morning and I was like,
oh, sweet.
So beautiful, I gotta come down.
It was a big difference.
So much different than the whole 2 weeks. She's been on such a
It was all, yeah, and the humidity was killer in the morning, just so bad. And today's, it was like 75 when I first came out.
Awesome. Love your feet.
Well, thank you. Enjoy the beach. Now fill that hole in before you leave. I know. I know. I don't have to tell you. Tell the other people.
Have a great
Yep.
day. Thanks.
Oh, I'll see you on the way back, I'm sure. Here we go. Ocean Kids Camp. Great summer camp for the kids here. Teaches them ocean safety and lifeguarding skills. As you can see, they have a blast here. This is not affiliated with the park in any way. This is just the location they choose. They have 2 locations that they have this camp. They have it down at Loudermilk Park, and they have it here at Delnor-Wiggins. Ocean Kids Camp. Lots of happy kids out there in the water. Looks like it's free time right now. Good, how are you doing? They do have structured activities, but it looks like they're having a little free time now. Oh, there's Joe. Mr. Joe. Hope he doesn't tell me he saw a bunch of dolphins and manatees. Good morning. How are you doing today? Good, good. Good. It was a very nice morning this morning. Early this morning. It was gorgeous.
Still is beautiful.
Good morning, guys.
Looks like we're building some clouds over there, though.
Yeah. Looks like we're falling into that.
It's amazing.
That pattern.
How it could be so blue and then all of a sudden it makes so many clouds.
Yeah.
You know.
We got some good rain yesterday, man. Probably gonna get some good rain all week. It looks like the same thing. Last night, boy, low tide. Could walk way out. The sandbars were all. Same thing's gonna happen tonight.
Oh, cool.
Super low tide.
Oh, yeah.
Last night it was right at 7:30. It was perfect. Tonight the low tide's about 8:15.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's kind of late.
Yeah.
But it was low, and it was weird. It was like it's that phase of the moon where the first low tide in the morning wasn't very low at all. But then the next one was drastically lower.
Wow. Yeah, we should be a little lower in the morning. But, you know,
yeah.
It's tough.
Well,
to
it'll
walk the
change.
night tide, yeah.
I don't know if it changes every other month like that or how it changes.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes we have the super low tides in the morning, sometimes, and then the high tides are the same way.
Yeah.
We'll have a real high tide and a high tide that's, you know, not much different than the low tide. What's it like up there? Is the boardwalk underwater?
Yeah, it is. It's hard to get around, but you can get around.
See, last night, I mean, it was amazing how far out you can. Yeah.
It's amazing how water can distribute like that.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. All right, Joe. Take care. Yeah, nice little beach walk last night. That was fun. I don't know where Kevin's at. We saw him earlier in part 1. We saw him paddling down the beach. Here's his kayak. Sitting over here. This is his new kayak. It's a foot longer than his old one. He said he likes it a lot better. But he's probably up at the pass. Kayak Kevin.
quite on it.
Huh? Why you got way up there? Freaking idiots. Take your fishing poles and throw them out in the water. It's pretty obvious where people walk here on the beach. People insist on just putting their beach chairs right out in the middle of the pathways, running their fishing lines across them. Isn't it weird how the older you get, the less tolerance you have for stupid people? Look at that water. I want to get us up to the pass before the clouds roll in. It's always beautiful, the greens and the blues looking across Wiggins Pass. If you didn't see the video from yesterday evening, check it out. You're just going to be amazed at how far out the beach went. Where it is really, where you really see the big differences up here around the corner where the old boardwalk is here. And look at it now and then go look at it last night in the video. The tide is still coming in here. We're quite a ways away from high tide still. Hey, you practicing or catching anything? Practice? Well, practice makes perfect. Well, you know, sometimes you got to practice for a while. No, today's going to be your lucky day. You're going to get that trophy fish today.
I'm counting on you, Rob.
Okay. You know, I'm old, so don't pay attention to what I say.
Same here. I'll forget what you told me in a few minutes anyway.
There you go. Oh, look at this. Did you just come crawling out of the bushes there? You fell down?
Yeah.
No, Dugan. And it's not even Taco Tuesday. This was all dry ground last night. It was amazing up here. Now, once again, the water is up to the old boardwalk. The fishing pier. See how that palm tree just fell down there? So Kevin's up here shelling. Kayak Kevin up here looking for shells. trying to race ahead of me. That's Kevin. Well, here we are, Wiggins Pass, at the north end of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Some beautiful colors there. Looking up to the north. Always love the gradated colors up here at the pass when that tide is coming in. How it goes from the light green to the darker green to the blue in the middle of the channel. How are you doing? Well, you got 5 stars on your paddling this morning. You gonna bring it in the pass? Well, it'll be a fast run up in here. You might want to just carry it back. Yep. The colors are gorgeous with that sun out. I love these colors here. The way it changes here.
Unless the sun's out, it doesn't really
Right, you can't see it.
Oh, 5 stars in the paddling?
Yeah, we were watching you. I zoomed in on you out there. Everybody.
Far out, it's far out.
Oh, I can get in. You gotta go way out. I'll find you out there. You can't hide. Absolutely glorious. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kevin's gonna bring his kayak in the pass here. He's gonna go flying by when he's going upriver. He's gonna be fighting that current on the way out. Hey, again, I just want to thank everybody that sends stars to my videos, not just my live feeds, but my other videos as well. You're awesome. I did share the top 5 star senders earlier this morning. I appreciate every single one of you, but I just wanted to share that so they get a little recognition here in our beach family. Boy, this white sand is so bright. It's blinding. I can't wear sunglasses out here because they interfere with the screen. Pelican going by there. Just dove into the water. This water is just loaded with little bait fish, just like yesterday. Gajillions of them. Ooh, some snook right down here. Must have went long on part 1 of this morning's beach walk because I just got my first low battery warning. That's not good. There's a beautiful look at Wiggins Pass. The little fishermen lined up here. Good morning. Boy, there's a lot of snook swimming around here, going back and forth. They're just really hard to see. This water is loaded with little bait fish. It's like a cloud in the water. It's amazing. The skies are gorgeous. Yesterday morning, remember, I was up here pretty much by myself. Different story today. Whole different story. I'm going to call it a morning here, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the stars. Thank you for the tips, those of you that send tips. Thank you. Hopefully I'll be out here this evening. If it wasn't for your friendship and your financial support, I wouldn't be able to come out here. Something over here in the water. Is it a school of fish? A manatee. A manatee right here. Right here. Here comes a manatee. Right here in the water in front of me. Beautiful. Little manatee. Where's your line there? There's a little manatee right there. See that little dark spot? Right here in front of us. See if he comes up. See if he comes up out of the water. Right down there in front of us. Yeah, now he's going out. Going out into deeper water there. That was cool. He's heading out now. That was awesome. Awesome, awesome. That was great. Great way to end our video. Still heading out there. He's getting deeper and deeper. Wow. All right, well, with that, I'm going to call it a morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Do take the time to check out my other photos and videos. When you see something you like, hit that share button. Spread the word and share the love. Bringing people together one beach walk at a time. That's what it's all about. Well, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.